Okay, good morning. Hi guys. So today is a very big day for me and baby S. I am going to be going in for a huge I don't know what I was about to say, but I should have said this. I'm going to be going in for what's called an anatomy scan. I'm so excited. I'm going to get to be able to see him, see his little legs, see his little arms. I haven't had like an in-depth ultrasound in like 2 months. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a little bit more detailed. So yeah, and I'm going to let you guys know if you become pregnant or whatever and you start going to your doctor visits, like, you don't want to wear one pieces because you want to strip all the way down. I just decided to wear this because I don't care if they see my boobs or my titties. It's not like they ain't see the shit before, and I want it to look cute and I want to be comfortable, so I just put on my one piece. But yes, let's go guys.
Run.
So this is the room that I was in for my anatomy scan. I already got it done. I couldn't record because it's considered a medical procedure, so they don't allow you to record in here. They said I would have to go to like a 3D facility and I would be able to like record him and stuff on the screen. But this is what was left on the screen right here. This is him. As you can see, it's frozen, it's not moving or anything, but yeah.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Tomorrow for sure. Eventually,
Cut you. You can eat as much food as you want at the house.
So I'm coming up
But
here to
I swear,
listen
one
in
of
or
y'all
whatever.
jokers take some of this house.
So
You get in the business in front of your
yeah.
mama.
Hey guys, I am back,
I'm
and this video,
Don't take no
if you
food out
watched
my
it
house.
through
You can
and
eat
you watched
as
it
much
thus
as you
far,
want when you here, but do
you
not
know how many months I
hyperplay.
am,
And most of y'all running
or
with
how old
people
baby S
who,
is.
when you fix
He
food, they come to your house
is
and take it to go
20
play.
weeks.
They don't bring nothing. They not trying to help you. All day in your life.
So I had what's called, I was calling it an anatomy scan. I believe that it's pronounced anatomy. Anatomy. I was saying anatomy. It's pronounced anatomy. So excuse me. You know, I'm still learning all these terminologies. I'm not going to be perfect. As long as I, correct myself, or just try to correct myself. So basically, I have my some little notes here, just because I'm not, that familiar with everything, and I'm still learning as I go. So basically, it's a 20-week scan, ultrasound. It's going to, basically, what they did was evaluate everything. Baby S, they, basically measured him. They checked his heart rate, like the 4 chambers. They checked, his arm lengths, leg lengths. Checked his, penis, checked those parts. And they checked his spine. They also checked his eye sockets to make sure like there's no like, I guess, like dark spaces or just anything that's detectable on the ultrasound. So a standard anatomy scan typically includes fetal number, which is basically going to check the amniotic sacs. I guess if you're carrying more than one. It's going to check for the fetal position relative to the uterus and cervix. So when I did my ultrasound, he was like, his head was pointing towards, he was upside down. That's the best way to put it. My nose is like always running every time I'm talking. That's one of the symptoms that I've been dealing with since being pregnant. Like, my nose is constantly congested all the time and always running. So he was basically upside down. Sorry, let me fix my lash. I know I got the mirror over here to check on me. his fetal cardiac activity. He was very active, which I was so happy to see. Him moving around and just putting on a little show for us. It was so cute. The location and appearance of the placenta, including site of the umbilical cord and insertion. So I found out that I have what's called an anterior placenta. So that's why it really like took me so long to feel him moving, because the placenta is over his body. So it's like obviously in my stomach, you know, the muscles, the fat, the muscles, and then the anterior, then the placenta, and then baby S. So I am, you know, feeling him now because he's getting bigger, he's longer, so I'm able to feel him a lot lately now. But that's why it took me so long to actually even feel him. I didn't really start to like feel him and understand the movements until I literally was like 20 weeks. So what else? They check the amniotic fluid, they check the sac, they make sure everything is good on that area. They check the gestational age assessment. Like I said, I'm 20 weeks, so that's what that means. The fetal weight estimation, he was weighing 1 pound. And basically, they, you know, check the uterus, the tubes, the ovaries, the bladder. It's a long process, but it's definitely very informative. So be prepared to be there for, I was like there for at least an hour. You are not able to record because it's considered a medical procedure. I mean, maybe other hospital facilities may be different, but where I'm located at, which is in New Jersey, South Jersey, I wasn't able to record it. But, you know, in the previous like video, you will see it was him on the monitor and it was like frozen or whatever. So even though I'm 20 weeks, he's measuring long. His legs were measuring like 22 weeks. And his arms were measuring 21 weeks. So that made me a little nervous because I'm like, you know, I'm just worried about the whole giving birth situation. But that's another video for another time. So basically, if you want to be able to like record the ultrasound, she said to go to a 3D or 2D, 4D facility, and they will let me record. So I'm gonna do that when I'm like, I feel like 24 to 28 weeks. Although looking at the ultrasound that I have, I really feel like he's not looking like me. His mouth area, lips area favors his dad more so than I feel like me. So I'm kind of upset about that. I am, whatever. I know I have no control over, you know, who my son is going to look like. It's all genetics. But, you know, I just want my little baby to look like me, and you know, like whatever. But moms will understand. And but you know, regardless, if he looks like his dad or looks like me, he's going to be super cute and super chocolate. I hope. I know I don't have no control over that either, but damn, I can hope, right, y'all? So yeah, that was the anatomy scan. And you know, I was just explaining to the lady, like, I felt like I gained a ton of weight. If you know, personally know me, you know, like, I was really super small this year. I was like in the best shape, in my opinion, in my entire life. I was working really hard during the pandemic. I was consistent the entire pandemic, even all the way up until now I got pregnant. So you know, that's been playing heavy on my mind, but she did inform me, you know, like I said, baby S is 1 pound. The placenta, she said it's like 5 pounds. She said blood is flowing down there, so that's another couple pounds. So my takeaway from the conversation with her was at least like a good 10 pounds right now is all down there. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's a sacrifice that, you know, if you decide to, you know, keep your child or go through with the process, it's a sacrifice that you have to make. And like I said, just like the video was supposed to be uploaded and released yesterday, but you know, I've just been kind of feeling like down for the past. Monday I was super duper excited. Tuesday and Wednesday, which, you know, obviously today's Wednesday, I was feeling down. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like my body's changing. My stomach is not flat anymore. Like, if you know me, you follow my page, you know, like my stomach was, what the heck was I about to say? My stomach was super flat. Oh my god. 4-pack 5. So, you know, just looking at those pictures, you know, I'm just gonna be honest, like, it's kind of got me down a little bit, but you know, it's not like I'm super sloppy, super big, or whatever the case may be. I'm 5 months. I still have, you know, a few more months left. You know, I am going to just try to continue to monitor, or just be better at monitoring what I eat. I am going to try to get back in the gym, and just walk and just, you know, lift and do just light exercise. I know I can't go as intense as I used to before. That's, you know, common sense. But, you know, just to do things, just to, you know, be active and to keep my body moving, just to be strong. So I don't know when the next video is going to be, but I'm coming up with some ideas on what I want to do next. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you got some information out of it. I'm trying to really think if there's anything else that I wanted to say in this video before ending. My granddaughter graduated from high school and she graduates in June. She said after that I might die. But up until then. No, I talked about that. And yeah. Oh, and thank you for all the feedback that you guys gave me on my first video. I mean, I was super duper nervous. I'm super nervous now. Not as much, because I just press record and I get on here and I talk. If I mess up, I mess up. I'm not really editing anything out. It's just straight through. But yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, DM me, whatever, text me, those who know me. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everyone that is subscribing. I'm shocked at how high my number has went up in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So yeah, guys, I hope you love this video. And I will be revealing what Baby S's name is very, very soon. But for now, he is Baby S, or I like to call him Book Book, because he can hear me now. So every morning I wake up, I say, good morning, Book Book. I call him by his name. And yeah, I'm gonna just start doing other things. Somebody said, my friend suggested, you know, reading to him. I've also seen another girl talk, but I've seen another girl with like headphones on her stomach, you know, obviously letting something play he can hear. So I'm going to be doing, you know, trying new things versus just talking to him, but I really want him to get accustomed to my voice, because baby, when he's here, it's non-stop. But you guys have a good night, and thank you for watching.